Hey, George.
Oh, hey, there
George,
you are.
c-
Right there.
congrats on the new deal. I know it's always been important for you to kind of advance the position of your position of tight ends and improve deals and things like that. How meaningful is it for you to be not only the highest paid tight end, but also kind of move the ball forward for the position as a whole?
I think it's a step in the right direction. I think overall, tight ends are occasionally forgot about or, not advertised enough. And I think the fact that, guys are exploding through the ceiling that was set. With me, Travis Kelce had a fantastic new deal. I know Ertz is about to get one. And the guys that are just blowing through that, it's fun to see. And, I think, tight ends will just continue to prove that, we're worth a lot to the team. And I'm just thankful that the Niners organization, believed in me and gave me that opportunity.
Hey, George, what was the importance or the priority you put on making sure this thing or hoping this thing got done before you guys stepped out on the practice field?
That was a big part of it. Just wanted to get it done, have some security, now I can go onto a football field and, not have any worries about anything. I don't have to worry about getting injured. I don't have to worry about anything. I can just go out there and focus on football, which is, I have the best job in the world. I get paid to play football, and I know now I'm taken care of, and my family's taken care of, and now I can just focus on that. I don't have to worry about money. I don't have to worry about anything else. I can just go out there and play football and run through someone's face, and I'm really excited about that.
Hey, George, congratulations. I know, I guess shortly after you guys reported to training camp, Kyle and John said it was nice to be able to talk to you, I guess, in person and get an idea of where you were at. That seemed to, I don't know, give them more confidence about a deal being struck. Can you just talk about those conversations? And I don't know, were you guys able to get on the same page if there was some sort of disconnect?
No, I think we were both on the same page. It was a good, healthy conversation. I haven't really talked to Kyle about anything or John in person. That's what my agent's for. But just so us three, knew each other, knew what each other was exactly thinking. That was a big part of it. But, we were on the same page, and like they said, it was a healthy step in the right direction, and then ultimately we got it done.
Hey, George.
Hey.
How did you end up breaking the news to your family and particularly your dad? I know you typically don't love to share details of the specific conversations you have with him, but what was that moment like after you agreed to terms with that deal with your father and given the relationship that you guys have?
It was pretty incredible. Actually, my dad flew out about a week ago. He's been quarantining down in South Texas, and he came up. And just being able to share that moment with him, my wife, who's out here for training camp as well, it was amazing. And just all the hard work, just the years and years of playing football with my dad as my coach, and the goal is always to play football in the NFL, and I've achieved that goal, and now I'm paid for it, which is pretty incredible. And honestly, I haven't wrapped my head around it yet. But it's a sigh of relief, and now I can just go play football and focus on that. And I think just that the fact that I got to do that, with my dad and my wife right next to me it's pretty special.
Hey, George, how important was it for you? We've seen this kind of happen for other people in the past, but how important was it for you at the start of training camp to make sure you're here on the field with your teammates in the locker room?
I had confidence in, the fact that we would get a deal done. And so being a captain and just being, what I think is the leader of the team, I just want to, set the right example. And I want to be here with the guys. I want to go through the workouts. I want to set the standard for my rookie tight ends. I got young tight ends in my room. I'm the oldest guy besides Jordan Reed, and, he's new here too. And so I just want to make sure guys know that, hey, this is the level that we play at. This is the level that we're expected to play at. There's not really any excuses. And so when you can set that standard, I think our young guys learned a lot in the last 2 weeks, and just the steps that they've made has been pretty fun to see. And, now I can just actually step on a football field and strap it up, and I'm really looking forward to that because, we got pads in 2 days, so that'll be really fun.
George, you mentioned Jordan Reed. I know that you haven't seen a lot of him so far, but what are your early observations on how he moves, how he looks, and how him being on the team might affect you, maybe in terms of snap count, anything like that?
Honestly, when I get a new tight end, I think the first thing I look at is how he fits in the room. With just our tight end, I think he did a great job right away of just he fit in right away, and it was really fun to see. It was how he talked to everybody in our room. He's very coachable from Coach Imbo, which is awesome. He makes good points. He's a very good teacher in there because, I think I've said multiple times, Coach Shanahan said he was the best route running tight end he's ever had. And so I've watched a lot of Jordan Reed tape, and the fact that I get to share a room with him now is amazing. Now, I'm not really concerned about reps and stuff. I'm more concerned about winning games. And with him on the field, I think we can win a lot more games. And, we won 13 last year, so that's saying a lot. And I'm really excited just to be able to, learn from him, and then maybe I can teach him some things as well. And I think just bouncing it off each other, we got Ross Dwelly, we got Charlie, we got Chase. Like, we have a deep tight end room. It's just really fun to see. And, Jordan Reed has done such a great job already just being here. And it's really fun to watch him move because he moves a little bit different than most tight ends. And it's fun to see that, that skill and that technique.
Hey, George.
Hi.
Congratulations. Hi. First of all, explain your T-shirt.
This? It's one of
Yes.
those things I just get in the mail. It's one of those things I get in the mail, and I just keep it in my locker for a good occasion. I haven't seen you guys in a while, even though most of you DM me once in a while. But, I just wanted to put a good shirt on for you guys.
And then also, coming in today, it's a huge day for you, but also it seemed like you were operating like it was just another day at training camp. Talk about the mentality.
Oh, yeah. I think the mentality today was, take a step forward. And I think these last 2 weeks we've done such a good job of, our walkthroughs, our tempo. I think we got better, from a learning standpoint, too. The young guys are figuring out, the feel of it, the understanding of our offense and our defense. I think it was actually really fun today to see, the rookies were like, wow, it's a lot faster. And I was like, well, we're not in pads yet, and we're playing each other still. So it gets a lot faster. But, I'm just excited to be back on a football field again, competing against my teammates. And, like I said, we had a great team last year, and I think we have a chance to be really, really good again this year. And so just being able to get these reps now, against really good players is going to be really fun.
Hey, George, it's Cam. How much time were you able to spend with Jimmy throwing in the off season? Was it just the session in Nashville? Was there some out here? And then just how is it just now? How did it feel on the field today with him?
I got a couple times with Jimmy. Not as much as I'd always want, but it's all right. The good thing about Jimmy is his arm's always loose and he's always ready to throw. I got the whole offseason with CJ down in Tennessee, which was really fun. So, I get to keep my offense, and CJ's always there for me. But the thing with Jimmy is, like I said, he's always ready to go. He got such a quick release, and he gets football. And so, we really didn't miss much today. We had a couple good connections today, and he was throwing the rock really well all over the field, and it's just fun to see that. And I know, every day we get to go out there and compete is another day that Jimmy's going to get better, and every day that Jimmy gets better, we get better. So I'm really looking forward to just competing every single day with him.
Hey,
it's
George,
weird not seeing you guys out here. I don't know who to call on. Cheese is standing right here. He doesn't know who to call on. It's crazy. Sorry, what's up?
Hey, George, it's David.
Hi, Dave.
I saw the video that you posted on your Instagram going back to your childhood. First of all, I wanted to know who put that video together. And second of all, I just was wondering what your reaction when you first saw that video, because I felt it really brought the whole arc together was.
Oh, just one of my close friends did that for me and my family. It was actually a surprise. My wife and my parents, my sister, they set that whole thing up. They've been doing it for I want to say 1 or 2 months now. But I saw it for the first time yesterday, and it was crazy. It was very emotional. I think I'm very blessed and I'm very privileged. The fact that I get unconditional love from my family every single day, the support that I get, and that just kind of motivates me to be the best football player I can be, because the rest of my life is pretty amazing, and I should be able to make this as amazing, because this is all I have to focus on. And like I said, I'm just blessed that I have people that care for me like that, and we're able to make a video like that, and that'll be really fun to look back on in 3 or 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, and just be able to see that.
Last one.
Hey, George, what's been the reaction overall from your teammates, the support that you've received from them, and then also I think one of your first catches today, it looked like Fred Warner might have put you on the ground a little bit. Any words there with him after that play?
Oh, hey, Fred's just excited. He's happy to be back on the field. He's the voice, he's the heartbeat of that defense, and just he likes to compete. And I gave him some crap back for that, but it's no worries. I got to get the bruises eventually, and I'm pretty sure they punched for the ball in that play like 4 times, and I just got hit in the forearms and the biceps, so I'm gonna have bruises everywhere. First day, it'll be really fun. But other than that, like I said, we're just really excited to be out there, and I think this is gonna be a really fun camp. It was a great practice today, and I'm just looking forward to playing more.